Hey guys, I am at Homedale Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine this summer in Homedale, New Jersey. Um, this clinic is relatively small. We also share an office with a podiatrist, so a lot of the cases that we get involve the foot or ankle, but we also get the different conditions and injuries involving like the shoulder, the back, the hip.
So walking into the clinic, you can say this is really all there is. We have 3 beds. So you typically see 2 to 3 patients every half an hour. We see more now that I'm here. We got a heat lamp for when we do cupping. We have TheraBands, more over there. That's to stretch the gastrocs. We have an arm bike and a regular bike all in one. We have a Chattanooga machine, which I recently just learned how to use. And then we have our Solaris system that we've learned in modalities class. 2 computers to do notes, so it's easier for all 3 of us to do notes. This is where the chiropractor comes in. This is where we also keep the hydrocollator and the reboot for compression. And when we go across the hall, this is where we do our initial evals. We also do our laser in here, and this is where we keep the power plate as well. This is for ice.
The best encounter involving working with a patient that I've had so far would have to be working with a patient who was not able to abduct their leg at all without causing pain in the hip and the low back. And within a session and a half of just doing strengthening and stretching exercises and doing a hip mobilization to increase abduction, he was able to walk better and he was able to move his leg out, which was really rewarding for me because he was like, "Oh my God, this is great! Like I wasn't able to do this before," so it was really rewarding for me. The worst encounter I had working with a patient so far this summer would have to be this one particular patient who, no matter what you do, stretching, soft tissue moves, strengthening exercises, everything hurt him. And he was like loud. He like screamed "ow" every single time. And it wasn't until the end of the first session of me working with him that my CI came out to me and was like, "Don't worry about it. He's been doing this for like a year now." I wouldn't say I faced a barrier in starting this project, but going back to what I said before about how this clinic shares an office with a podiatrist, we do get a lot of patients sent straight over from there. And with my outcomes project involving the cervical spine, I think that that's the largest barrier I face, honestly, if I were to choose one. If I had switched to the ankle right away, I would probably already have probably 6 new patients to treat and involve in the outcomes project if they were willing, of course. However, my CI assured me that no matter what body part I choose, I would complete this assignment.
So walking into the waiting room, you meet Jared.
Good afternoon, Kane. My name is Jared. I'm the office manager here. I'm primarily responsible for most insurance claims management, as well as scheduling appointments, authorizations, and any other, office needs that our facility needs.
And then when patients are ready, he sends them back to the gym.
Hi, how you doing? My name is Matthew Holzer. I'm a physical therapist, and I've been practicing for 7 years.
All right, so what was your initial response to my outcomes project?
I felt the Outcomes Project is very beneficial for a new graduate physical therapist, as it can allow them to track the progress of their patients with cervical spine issues.